What if I told you that everything alive, every human, every animal, every plant is made out of tiny building blocks that you can't even see? Scientists were only able to discover cells once microscopes were developed, because they are far too small to see with our naked eye. Over time, improvements in technology allowed us to study cells in more detail and understand how they function. Now, this video focuses on cell theory. So, what exactly is cell theory? Cell theory is a set of key principles that explain how we understand cells and how they function in living organisms. The first principle is that all living things are made out of one or more cells. Whether it's a human, a bacterium, or a plant, every living organism is made out of cells. The second principle is that cells are the basic unit of structure and function. In other words, cells are the smallest unit capable of carrying out all the life processes necessary for life. The third principle is that all cells arise from pre-existing cells. Cells don't just appear out of nowhere. New cells are formed through existing ones through cell division. Cells also require and use energy to carry out functions like growth and repair, and they contain DNA, which controls how they function and allows traits to be passed on. Finally, organisms can be unicellular like bacteria or multicellular like humans, where many specialized cells work together. We can also classify cells as prokaryotic or eukaryotic, which we'll explore in the next videos. Now let's quickly test your understanding. I want you to pause the video and attempt these 3 practice questions before continuing. Alright, let's go through these together. Don't worry if you didn't get them all, this is where the learning actually happens. So for question 1, you should have had all cells are made out of one or more cells, cells are the basic unit of structure and function, all cells arise from pre-existing cells. If you missed one, make sure you lock that in, as is a very common exam question. So for question 2, think about it like this. What is the smallest thing that can actually carry out life processes? And that's the cells. Cells can grow, use energy, respond to stimuli, and reproduce, and that's why they're considered that basic unit of life. For question 3, if you said yes, then that's a really important correction to make, because cells can't just appear out of nowhere. Remember, according to cell theory, all cells must come from pre-existing cells. So remember this key idea as cells come from cells. If you didn't get all of those, that's completely fine. Just go back, review the concepts, and try again. That's how you improve. Alright, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope it helped. In the next video, we're going to zoom in and take a deeper look at prokaryotes, so make sure you stick around for that. And if you found this useful, make sure you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.